I've been seeing Fetty for like a year now on TikTok. Just been watching his content, seeing him grow since he first started posting. I've been hearing about Amazon, FBA for a long time, but I never thought about really getting into it. Just been watching people do it. Then I just text Fetty one day to see, how I can get started.
You're probably the type of person that wants to get money by tomorrow, and that's what you did. Like, same day you found the product, you sold it.
I've been seeing a lot of online, I guess they say online gurus, like they be scamming or they be flexing and try to, sell a course. So Fetty, I don't think it's fair if he wasn't really selling a course.
From the time that you first started and now, sales-wise, what you looking at?
So it's been like 6-7 weeks, and I've probably done around 15,000 in revenue.
What's up? It's your boy Fetty, back at it again with another video, and I'm with my guy,
John.
And I met John probably how long ago?
2 months ago, maybe not.
Yeah, like 2 months ago. Hasn't really been long. And today we're here with a quick, little interview about his process of making money online and, how you can as well. So first of all, you could tell a little bit about yourself and where you were at before we even began speaking with each other.
I'm John, 21 now. I've been making money online for a little bit, but nothing like I see now. I've been making games on Roblox, nothing too crazy. But, I would say I'm a little hustler, but I've been seeing Fetty for like a year now on TikTok. I followed him like last year. Just been watching his content, seeing him grow since he first started posting. And then like last month in like July, I decided, start getting into this because I've been hearing about Amazon, FBA, doing RN, OA for a long time, but I never thought about really getting into it, just been watching people do it. Then I just text Fetty one day to see, how I can get started. And then, that's how I ended up here.
For sure. And, with all that being said, I understand that, you took action and actually built it up. So I want to ask you, what was it about me particularly that made you transition over to being comfortable and be like, I want to ask him for help instead of anybody else?
I be seeing a lot of online, I guess they say online gurus, like they be scamming or they be flexing to try to, sell a course, right?
Mm-hmm.
But with Fetty, I don't think he was really upfront with just trying to sell a course. I remember he was telling people just straight up he wasn't really selling a course, right? But he would just like give guidance. And I remember he would just, if you text me on IG or something, I'll give you some advice, some just for free type. So, I've been following from a long time. So obviously I could see, it's nothing scammy coming with them. So I just felt comfortable enough to, text him and see what was up.
For sure. So I built that trust with you over the time, and then I wasn't really too pushy on you, especially with that whole lifestyle and then, false actual results and everything. So I guess that's what stood out because it was this authenticity around my name and actual reputability, because you've been around for a while. So so from the time you first started like working with each other, like the first, I guess it was really intense, like the first couple weeks, like we were really trying to get us off the ground. So what would you say that felt like for you? Like, was it too stressful? Was it hella stressful? Like, how was that initial start for you?
No, it wasn't for me personally. Like me, I like to dive head on, get stuff done, hit the ground running. That's me. I can understand for some people, but you don't really force it. You work at their pace. You know what I'm saying? So it's nothing too crazy for anybody that wants to get started.
For sure. Like I said, like I know for a fact that I told you that, however long it takes, I'm here by your side, whatever you may need. So when would you say it started clicking for you? This clicking point is where you kind of need less of my help and you just more take over yourself. So I'd say one would like, maybe it was a sale, maybe it was something that happened. What was it for you that like made that switch and then you started, taking it head on?
So I remember after the first week when I put up that first listing and then I got a sale within like an hour or two after that first listing, I feel like that's when it hit. It's like, oh, okay, I can do it. And I've been making money online, so I can I know how to take control, run it on my own. But I mean, you still there to help, but like I can, take over a little bit. But after I got that first sale, it really clicked for me. Like, okay, this is what I need to do this, how I can make a plan of action of what to do here. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
For sure. And since then, like since you got your first sale and then to now, do you feel comfortable like sharing with us like what have you been able to achieve with, I know you do primarily Walmart rather than Amazon.
Yep.
And I tell people that I do teach about all three. It just depends on what really pulls you in. I know Walmart pulled you in. So actually, before this question, let me ask you, what pulled you in more to Walmart than Amazon, if you can tell the people?
Okay, so I have been seeing Amazon for a long time. I should have been started, but I was hesitant. So I seen you post something about Walmart. I seen it was easier to get started on Walmart compared to Amazon, even though Amazon you'd probably make more or it was more volume on Amazon. So I just I just wanted to get started, so I chose Walmart, and got results.
Got you. So it was just a quicker process for you. That
Yeah.
was why, you wanted to basically
Yep.
expedite the Amazon, because, Amazon
Mhm.
can still definitely work if you want to get into it in the future, whatever it may be.
Yep.
It's just, you're probably the type of person that wants to get money by tomorrow. And that's what you did. Like, same day
Yep.
you found the product, you sold it the same hour. So
Yep.
fire there. So yeah. All right. Back to what I was saying though. So yeah, from the time that you first started to now, what would you say, like, sales wise, what you looking at? Like, how much have you been able to achieve? And it hasn't been a short time, like less than 6 months, only 2 months. So with just that short amount of time span, what have you been able to accomplish?
So it's been like maybe like 6, 7 weeks, and I've probably done around 15,000 in revenue.
Fire, fire. And then, like, coming out the gate like that, right? That just shows you undeniable proof of concept now that you're just taking it and running with it. And it didn't really take much for you, right? It just took a little bit, probably like maybe 2 weeks of like intense, like, yo, buy this, don't buy this, check that. And then after that, you just started clicking.
Yep.
So I'd say, all in all, do you feel like this decision you made, a month ago, joining my program and actually working with us, was beneficial to you?
Yeah, for sure. Very beneficial, and the community around it too.
Yeah, because I know the community can be funny at times, and they do whatever. But at the same time, primarily it's really about being embraced in the community with like-minded sellers and then people that's also making money. So definitely can find your niche within that whole spiel of everybody in there. There's tons of people. But the main thing is, like, I'm here to help you no matter what. And I don't want you to feel like, you're being left behind or anything. But John was a different type of student, if I'm being honest with you guys. Like, he didn't really need my help as much, right? He learned and went with it. I always tell him that I'm here if you need me, but he's kind of like me in a way. He just takes stuff and runs with it. He doesn't really need X amount of support after it gets to a certain point. So definitely congratulate to him. He's went crazy. But I just wanted to share his story to everybody, to who might be skeptical about my reputability or actually the results I can provide for people if you actually take action. So you be like John, of course, you can make things happen for yourself. But yeah, any last like reflections or goals that you want to talk about on here, so we can look back at this maybe in like a couple months and be like, yo, you really did it?
But no, I do want to turn this into something long term and full time for me. And I feel like anybody out there watching, if you are hesitant, I understand I was hesitant too. And I wish I would have started earlier, because it'll probably be easier on me. For a business owner, you just got to take that risk. Like, it's always about taking that risk and just seeing through it.
For sure. And yeah, any goals for Q4?
Let's say Q4, 3 months. I want to do, let's say, 25K rev.
For sure. And I think you got that in the bag. First one, 15. If we add it all up, you could go like 50. But yeah, that's really all it was for today. It's just a quick interview with my boy John, just to show you guys that it's truly possible if you put the work in and actually apply yourself. So I just wanted to let you guys know, if you were ever looking to get some help online and actually take your business somewhere, use John as a prime example of somebody that took the information and ran with it and made something out of it. So feel free to just text me or text John as well. He's a good person himself. And yeah, for sure. All right, guys, take it easy. See you soon.